Hi, my name's Mindy. Welcome back to my channel. I'm just gonna do a book haul today, because I got quite a few books here that I've gotten recently. I got two books from a free little library in my town. The first one was the Make a Blind Date with a Book. I went to there and I got Angels Fall by Nora Roberts. I haven't read anything. Oh, I guess I have. I read her post apocalypse book that she books series that she's written. I've listened to them on audio anyway. So I got that, and then I got Brandon Sanderson's Shadows of Self. It's a Mistborn novel. So I haven't read Mistborn yet. So I can't tell you. I know this is down towards the bottom of the list of books, of Mistborn books. Um, yeah, because it's Mistborn, The Well of Ascension, The Hero of Ages, The Alloy of Law, Shadows of Self, which is this, and The Bands of Mourning. So there's that. And then I got a whole bunch. I got 5 books here that I got from publishers. And the first one is A Dog's Courage by W. Bruce Cameron. And I read A Dog's Life, and this is a Dog's Way Home novel. So I will be reading this. Bella was once a lost dog, but now she lives happily with her people, Lucas and Olivia, only occasionally recalling the hardships in her past. Then a weekend camping trip turns into a harrowing struggle for survival when the Rocky Mountains are engulfed by devastating wildfires. The raging inferno separates Bella from her people, and she is lost once more. And I got that today from the publishers. And then I got She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker Chan. This comes out in excuse me, May of 2021, and this comes out of July of 2021. And let me see here. Mulan meets The Song of Achilles, and a bold, queer, and lyrical reimagining of the rise of the founding empire of the Ming Dynasty from an amazing new voice and literary fantasy. So, and then I got The Last Gate of the Emperor, and this comes out May 4th of 2021, and this is by Quam Mabalia and Prince Joel McConan, and it's Yared Haywat lives an isolated life in Addis Prime, a hard scrabble city with rundown tech, lots of rules, and not much to do. His worrywart Uncle Modi and bionic lioness Bessa are his only family. After years on the move, friendships have been tough to build. Often in trouble for his thrill-seeking antics and wisecracking sense of humor, those same qualities make Yared a star player of the underground augmented reality game The Hunt for Caleb's Obelisk. But when a change in the game rules prompts Yared to log in with his real name, it triggers an attack that rocks the city. In the chaos, Uncle Modi disappears. Suddenly, all the stories Yared's uncle told him as a young boy are coming to life, of empires in the sky and city-raising monsters, and somehow Yared is at the center of them. Together with Bessa and the Ibis, a game rival turned reluctant ally, Yared must search for his uncle, along with answers to his place in a forgotten galaxy spawning war. That sounds interesting. And then I got Wildwood Whispers by Willa Reese. And this comes out in August 2021. And says the wildwood is whispering. It has secrets to reveal if you're willing to listen. One rainy night is all it takes to shatter Mel Smith's carefully escaped together life. Now to fulfill a final promise to lay her best friend to rest at her family homestead, Mel travels to an idyllic small town nestled in the shadows of the Appalachian Mountains. Yet Morgan's Gap is more than a land of morning mists and deep forest shadows. There are secrets that call to Mel in the gaze of the gnarled and knowing woman everyone calls Granny, in a salvaged remedy book filled with the magic of simple mountain traditions, and in the connections she feels to the Ross homestead and the wilderness around it. With every taste of sweet honey and tart blackberries, the wildwood twines together into Mel's heart. But a threat lingers in the woods, one that may have something to do with Sarah's untimely death that has now set its sight on Mel. And the next one is this came out in March. And it's The Girl Explorers by Jane Zanglin. The untold story of the globe-trotting women who trekked, flew, and fought their way around the world. In 1932, Roy Chapman Andrews, president of the Men Only Explorers Club, boldly stated to thousands of women students at Barnard College that women are not adapted to exploration. That women and exploration did not mix. He obviously didn't know a thing about either. The Girl Explorers is the inspirational and untold story of the founding of the Society of Women Geographers, an organization of adventurous female world explorers, and how key members served as early advocates for human rights and paved the way for today's women scientists by scaling mountains, exploring the high seas, flying across the Atlantic, and recording the world enough through film, sculpture, and literature. Okay, and then the next four books I got at Barnes & Noble. And the first one here, I earned a $25 gift card to Barnes & Noble's from mypoints.com. And you build up points and you can get a gift card from various different places, and depending on how many you get, that's how the higher number is how many you have, is the bigger gift card, I guess. So today I went and I got the Mary Shelley Club by Goldie Moldavsky. And this says it's a little bit Scream and a little bit Gossip Girl, a pulpy page-turner suspenseful read that keeps you up all night. And the club rules are: the Mary Shelley Club is a secret. Everyone gets one fear test that all members must help execute. You must perform the task assigned to you, no exceptions. You must pick your target before the test starts. That's your 8 ball. You may scare everyone else in the room, but if you don't risk your 8 ball, you've failed the test. The game isn't over until everyone's had their turn. A member of the club may not be a target, and a fear test ends when your target screams. So I thought that sounded interesting. I'm going to be probably starting this soon, as I'm having a bit of a reading slump lately. So I think I decided what's giving me a reading slump. So this might be my next read. I might just forget about the book I'm reading now and start that one. And then the next book I got today is House of Hollow by Crystal Sutherland. Okay. This says Iris Hollow and her 2 older sisters are unquestionably strange. As children, they disappeared in a Scottish city street, only to return a month later with no memory of what had happened to them or where they'd been. More troubling, their appearance began to change. Their blue eyes were now black, their dark hair now white, and as they grew older, an odd, eerie occurrence seemed to follow in their wake. People find themselves disturbingly intoxicating, unbearably beautiful, and inexplicably dangerous. Now, 17-year-old Iris is doing all she can to fit in and graduate high school on time, something her two famous, glamorous, globe-trotting older sisters, Gray and Vivi, never managed to do. But when Gray goes missing, leaving behind bizarre clues as to her whereabouts, Iris and Vivi are left to find her, but they aren't the only ones looking. As they brush against the supernatural, Iris quickly realizes that the story she's been told about their past is unraveling, and the world that returned them seemingly unharmed 10 years ago might just be calling them back again. Darkly seductive, this twisty, modern-day fairy tale by critically acclaimed author Crystal Southern is a gripping and terrifying journey. Readers will not be able to look away. Okay, and then these other two books I got a week ago. So the first one is The Drowning Kind by Jennifer Mahon. Okay. And it says, from the New York Times best-selling author of The Invited and The Winter People comes a chilling new novel about a woman who returns to the old family home after her sister mysteriously drowns in its swimming pool. But she's not the pool's only victim. And the last book I have for this book haul is Near the Bone by Christina Henry. A woman trapped on a mountain attempts to survive more than one kind of monster in a dread-inducing horror novel from the nationally best-selling author Christina Henry. Maddie can't remember a time before she and William lived alone on a mountain together. She must never make him upset, but when Maddie discovers the mutilated body of a fox in the woods, she realizes that they're not alone after all. There's something in the woods that wasn't there before, something that makes strange cries in the night, something with sharp teeth and claws. When three strangers appear on the mountaintops looking for the creature in the woods, Maddie knows their presence will anger William. Terrible things happen when William is angry. Okay, so that's all the books I have to haul for this book haul. So I will hope everybody's keeping safe and reading a lot and getting a lot done. I hope to participate in the Dewey's 24-hour readathon this weekend. It's on Saturday. But I won't be able to do the whole time because I don't stay up the whole 24 hours. And my husband has a birthday party to go to, and he wants me to go with him. So I will be doing that for a little while. So thanks for everybody stopping by, and have a good week. Bye.